tongue. Now then, it is the common tongue of our world.
But we're speaking English now, right?
No. Now then is a magical tongue. It is learned quickly by those who know how to listen.
Really? So, what? I can speak a magical language? That's incredible.
Incredible? No, it is quite ordinary, child.
Well, I guess they did miss out on a chance, because initially, when April Ryan gets to this world, she doesn't actually end up in this inn initially, but she ends up in a temple where she meets an old priest, and essentially, when you first, try and communicate, it's all gibberish, and you can keep asking questions, and slowly, over several attempts, words will kind of start appearing, and eventually she's able to grasp Old Tongue. So I thought that was actually really well done, and it would have been very nice to actually see this happen here as well. But yeah, missed opportunity, I say. Missed opportunity. I have a million questions. Yeah.
I have so many questions about this place. I don't even know where to start.
You should start with Minstrel Magda, like I told you, child.
Okay, I will.
Magda sounds so familiar, but I can't actually, imagine a face to the name.
I spoke with Blind Bob, but he wouldn't tell me anything.
Ah yes, tit for tat. Given a chance to bargain, Blind Bob will take it. What does he want now?
Mulled wine. He wants mulled wine made with, Mrs. something or other spice mix.
Mrs. Mullins mixed spices. For a beggar, Blind Bob is quite particular.
I don't know what to do. If I can't find Minstrel Magda, I can't get home. If I can't get home...
Calm down, child. I will help the best I can. I have red wine and I can heat it up for you, but I'm all out of spices. I was supposed to receive a delivery this morning, but no one has been by yet, and I cannot leave the inn to get them myself.
Maybe I could pick up the spices for you.
You could. I buy my spices from a merchant at the Southgate Market. His is the first stall on the left when you walk down Irede Avenue. Just tell him Ben May sent you to pick up her order of Mrs. Mullins mixed spices. And be sure to mention that I'm not happy he did not make his delivery as scheduled. I will put some wine on the boil while you are away.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, child. Run along now.
Wait, how do I get to the market?
The quickest way would be through Old Town, but they've closed it off this morning. You'll have to go the long way around. Walk east, towards the tower. When you get to the tower square, go south. That will take you onto Irede Avenue, which leads all the way down to the South Gate.
East, then south. Okay, thank you.
That totally reminds me of an earlier bit in Longest Journey 1. But maybe they'll make a similar joke once we get there. Yeah, let's actually see if we can go left here. So I wonder if this actually is an open town. No, it is not.
They must have just installed these steam machines. They look brand new, and they definitely don't fit into the whole medieval look of this place.
Yeah, there's quite a weird look. Huh. Okay. Definitely not getting through there. There's some of the wildlife of Arcadia for you.
Arms for a poor old blind bastard.
Yeah, theoretically blind bastard. But even that doesn't make sense. Theoretically could have been blind bastard is more correct. Also, what the hell? What is up with that tower? That is all new to me. I wonder if that's the temple.
People don't look that different here. Lose the clothes and... Actually, no. Let's keep the clothes on.
I like to come here in the mornings to admire the tower. Isn't it amazing? And to think a decade ago there was only a decrepit temple here.
Boo. So I'm guessing this is of the Bat People. I'm guessing. Can we actually, you know, look at the building in general?
That tower is simply amazing. It's quite literally a skyscraper. It must have taken ages to build. It looks brand new too.
What about that?
That building looks like it was built quite recently. It's like an annex to the tower.
I wonder. Also, I wonder what is up with that. That looks strangely climbable. With, you know, steps going up and stuff. It's weird when you see something like that within reach. I kind of immediately expect to have to go in there, but we'll see, I guess. Let's try go in there, because that's... We can either go in or go down here, and I guess down there is where we should go. Because this certainly isn't a market, right? But I'm curious what these guards will do.
Only Trueborn are allowed inside without an escort, citizen. You'll need the proper paperwork if you seek an appointment.
Okay. Well, clearly we do not belong in there. So let's get away from this place. Don't make me walk that entire way. 'Cause that is... Thank you. Still long enough. Oh yeah, this looks better. Salty semen. What? Okay. Right. The cock and the puss. Nice.
I keep seeing these machines everywhere, but I still don't know what they're used for.
Sailor Supplies. Very average name right there. There's some merchants. Or machine.
It's some kind of steam technology with lots of gears and levers. It must be pretty new, seeing as it's all shiny still.
Yeah, I really wonder what's up with all that. Hey, dude.
He must be selling something, but I can't tell what it's supposed to be.
It's a lot of nothing, if you ask me, but,
Hello.
Hello, hello! Ha, what a wonderful morning we're having. How may I be of service today, young lady?
The innkeeper at the Journeyman sent me to pick up an order of Mrs. Mullin's mixed spices. It's for...
Mulled wine! Yes! Oh, Ben Rime boils the best cauldron in town, she does. Absolutely wonderful. I'll have them sent right up. Fantastic. Next!
Hold on. Ben Rime needs the spices right now. You can just give them to me and I'll deliver them for you.
Why, yes. Yes, I could give the spices to you. What a wonderful idea. Saves me from having to deliver them, doesn't it? Fantastic! No problem. None at all. Except...
Except what?
There's a tiny problem. Nothing major, nothing that can't be solved. Why, it's barely worth mentioning. You see, the thing is, I don't actually have any spices at all this morning.
I see. Isn't this the spice store? Ben Rime told me to go to the spice store.
Well, then you've certainly come to the right place. I sell spices and little else. In fact, I'm the exclusive distributor of Mrs. Mullin's in Marcuria. Best spice mixes in the Northlands, or any lands. It's just that, well, my delivery is a tiny bit delayed this morning.
Really? How delayed?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be here any... quite a bit, to be honest with you. Quite a bit.
okay. So what is quite a bit?
How delayed is quite a bit?
I'm sure it won't take more than a few hours.
Excuse me?
A few hours, at most. Before lunchtime, I'm sure. Or by tea time. If he's not here by dinner time, I'll eat my left shoe.
I really do need those spices. Like, now.
I wish I could be of more help, young lady. But as long as the ghetto's closed, the carriages are stuck in Burrow Crook.
The ghetto?
Oh, you're an out-of-towner. Welcome to Marcuria, etc., etc. Wonderful, wonderful.
So what about the ghetto?
Right. Well, the Azadi have set aside a section of Old Town for the Magicals. That way they can be with their own. We don't bother them, they don't bother us. Fantastic. Wonderful.
Why can't the carriages come through?
Well, once in a while, the Azadi help the Magicals weed out undesirables. They close the ghetto down, search the buildings for criminals and contraband, sort of spring cleaning, if you will.
And your supplier is stuck in, what, traffic?
On the other side of the ghetto, up Burrow Crook, towards Coldstone Gate. Why, right below the Journeyman.
I just came from there.
Right, so Wait. Why don't we help each other out, eh? If you pick up my delivery of Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices, our specialty, and bring them back here, I can give you Ben Rime's order.
Sure, might as well, right?
I guess it beats waiting around.
Fantastic! You'll want to speak with Harry Kinran. He's a bearded fellow, a tad ornery, but a decent fellow at heart. He'll be up Burrow Crook, right below the Journeyman Inn. You can't miss him. Ask him for Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices. He'll try and get some money from you, but the order's been paid for already.
Guy with a beard, wagons, Burrow Crook. Okay, I'll try my best.
Come right back here with the spices, and I'll give you Ben Rime's order. Wonderful. Fantastic.
So...
Spices!
yeah, what I think is going on now is probably wrong, for start, but it seems that, you know, this used to be a magical town, magical world even, and everything seems to have gone steampunky, and well, the guy mentioned the magicals being holed up in the ghetto, so essentially there's been a takeover of sorts, and magic is now kind of outlawed or something.
She's operating a soup kitchen.
We sell Mrs. Mullen's mixed spices.
Yeah, you may sell it, but you don't have shit, dude. Yeah, let's talk to her. Might as well, right? Might as well win some information.
Good morning, dear. You look hungry. Do you want some soup? All profits go to the refuge. We shelter and feed the homeless and the penniless.
No, thank you. I'm not hungry.
Very well, dear. Come back if you change your mind.
Okay, that wasn't very helpful.
Ugh, fish. Ugh,
No,
fish.
her.
I don't stick out, but I feel so alienated. I don't stick out.
You're looking at
but I feel so
her.
alienated.
You're looking at her and you comment on yourself. What?
My father and I are visiting Marcuria for the day. We live up north, in the farmlands west of the forest. It's not often that I get to see the city.
I hope we actually go to or through the forest, because I wonder what has happened to a certain village there. Those who have played that know what I'm talking about.
I hope that smell is from the fish and not from the merchant.
Let's hope so.
This market used to be crowded before the Azadi closed these gates. Now most people go to the west gate.
Fish, snapjaws, flappers, dorsk, get your fresh
Hi,
fish.
fella.
Get your fish fresh from the
Not much
ocean.
interaction there, so...
She's selling something. I'm not exactly sure what it is.
Best fish in town.
Neither am I. Neither am I. Some sort of meat?
The Azadi have brought us peace and prosperity. So what if there are soldiers everywhere? I think it's a small price to pay.
Oh, fuck off, woman. That's no peace and prosperity.
These machines are really noisy. I wonder what they're used for.
That's actually a good point. They're everywhere, but don't know why.
So many strange people.
Yeah, also, what I was actually thinking...
Nothing to see here, citizen. Move along.
Huh. Okay. I was on the other side, but thank you. No,
Move up.
I just wanted to see if I could go up that ladder, but I guess that's off limits. But yeah, when we were talking to that guy, I was kind of wondering, where are all the other species? These all